Well, we are just on time. Victoria, I assume that we are all right. Okay, I listened the recording. Well, good afternoon or good morning. It depends if you are online and or we will be listening to the recording. My name is Alberto Elizabetsky. I'm broadcasting from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'm fellow of the National Center of Technology Applied to Conflict Resolution as from 2009. Basically, this center is working in Amherst, like Maria told us where she's studying. And also, I'm a member of the board of the International Council for Online Dispute Resolution, where my dear friend Dan Rainey is my boss or is the president. Well, I appreciate a lot your participation. If you please adjust in the chat a little bit, just write where are you from, where are you located, and if you are working or not in online dispute resolution, just to try to focus my presentation. If you could please do me this favor. I'm the founder and president of an organization. The name is ODR Latin America, which means Online Dispute Resolution Latin America. It was founded by me in 2008, which means that our organization is old. Okay. Alan, welcome. You are also from Massachusetts. Excellent. Apparently, Leah give you homework. What I'm planning to share with you is not the story of our organization, because we have been through a long period of time working in online mediation, face-to-face, mediation online, as we call it. But we are the leaders in online dispute resolution in Latin America. Our webpage is www.odrla.com, and we have been trained in online dispute resolution perhaps more than 5,000 mediators in the last years. Basically, during the pandemic, we start working on that. I will share a very small PowerPoint just to talk about some ideas why we will be presented today our artificial intelligence agent, Negotiator One. We have a family of different personalized AI agents supporting negotiation and mediation. Well, as I told you before, this is the logo of our organization, ODR Latin America, Online Dispute Resolution. And we work exclusively in order to integrate technology with conflict resolution, from the most simple WhatsApp way to artificial intelligence, following a lot of different activities. And we create our agent in order to assist the negotiator and mediators, basically from the point of view of systematization and summary of data, question generation, suggestion of mutually beneficial option, machine translation, and inclusive language and emotional text evaluation. I would like to tell you that our technology approach is very simple. Perhaps in other markets, much more mature, you will find more sophisticated tools. The way that we are working with the negotiator one is the one that we assume that is not necessary for mediator and negotiator has any knowledge about artificial intelligence. They just have to sit down, be friendly users, or the user experience, as we say regularly, should be easy, smooth. They just have to click a button and start mediating or negotiation. That's why you will see our simple approach to negotiator one. Well, this is the name, negotiator one. And with the negotiator one, that's one of the two important things that I would like to talk with you before sharing our agent is. I'm working in the National University of February the 3rd, Universidad Nacional de 3 de Febrero, is a national, public, and free of charge university, one of the biggest in my country. And we have an undergraduate program, which is the Bachelor in Conflict Resolution and Mediation. It's a 3-year program. We teach it face-to-face. Okay, you have to be in our university physically, or the same program, we teach it 100% online. We have the same program, and we dictate this program in 2 different ways, completely separated. In the university, I'm the director of the Observatory of Traditional Mediation and Online Mediation. As from our agent, Negotiator One, developed by my other organization, ODR Latin America, we invite 15 institutions from the judiciary powers of Iberoamerica and universities to work with us in research. What's the objective of this research? Compare each university 3 face-to-face or online real cases, real mediation cases, and those 3 cases also mediated by the assistant of negotiator one. Then we end up with a huge book, near 400 pages, which call it the first Ibero-American study on traditional mediation compared to artificial intelligence assisted mediation. And those are the logos of all the university participants in our research. My university, who lead the research, and we have here University Católica of Maule is from Chile, the judiciary power of the Mexico state, Junta de Andalucía, this is labor mediation organization from Spain, the Bar Association from Costa Rica, 15 organizations from Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Spain. This was the basement of our research. This is obviously it's in Spanish. This is the front, the cover page of our book. First in research about face-to-face mediation or traditional mediation and assisted by artificial intelligence, a common view from 15 institutions in Iberoamerica. And that's an important issue that I want to share. Because our artificial intelligence agent negotiation one, we participate in research made by the Inter-American Development Bank, and a lab justice that we have here in Argentina in the courts, and with the presentation of our agent, among 110 projects, there were selected 9 in order to be founded to adapt or tailor-made different innovation in technology applied to justice, or in our case, specifically for online dispute resolution. And we won one of those spots, and at present, we are working with one judiciary power in Argentina. Corrientes is our one province, like you have in states, you have in your country states, and we are tailoring our negotiator one agent to one which will be called Meju EI, which is Meju is in Spanish is Mediación Electrónica Judicial, which will be judiciary electronic mediation assisted by artificial intelligence. It's this project is split in 5 steps, and now we are finishing the step number 3, and just we are going in the step number 4. The Supreme Court of Corrientes and the mediation center, they select 15 mediators that we are at present training in order to use this agent for for 2 issues. One is basically training, and the second one is just real life mediation, because we tailor it, putting inside the project the mediation law of Corrientes province, plus the documents that this province need for the mediation of for the mediation process. The mediation could be face-to-face or online, but in both cases, they can use Meju IA. Before go before to present to you our agent, if you want to through a QR, just take this information. With this, you will be able to join our artificial intelligence agent negotiator one, which is adapted for 4 languages: Spanish, English, Portuguese, and Italian. And with this agent, which is the free access, you only need a ChatGPT free account at the beginning. You can mediate, for example, in English with the people who lives in Spain in Spanish, and that's will we do it automatically for the agent. Let me know if you already take a picture of and before go into the end, this is my email, my last name, Elisabetsky, gmail.com. Anything you need, just send me an email, and I will be very happy to share our experience, our humble experience with Negotiator One. Oh, Mac, how are you today, Mac? Nice to see you here.
Yes, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Okay, well, any question about what I share, or just I go directly to present our agent? Yes, no? In mediation, we said, no answer is an answer. Okay. This is the our negotiator one B3 ODR agent. As you can see, it's working in 4 languages: English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. Okay, I will click this button, English, and it's already prompted. The mediator should know zero about artificial intelligence. He don't need any knowledge. Of course, he has to be, or she has to be, or they have to be mediator. Okay, that's the only knowledge necessary. They don't have to prepare 100 prompts, go back and forward. They just sit down, and as you can see, please enter your name so we can begin your negotiation training session. Once you provide your name, I will ask you to describe a conflict and guide you through a first stage of integrative negotiation. The first important thing that I would like to share with you, that this agent is fitted with integrative negotiation model. With the integrative negotiation model, basically as from Harvard. But in the agent that I just shared with you a few seconds ago about a Meju IA, we are also including the transformative model. Then the agent will work with integrative negotiation model and transformative model, because they request 2 different supports in order to help their mediators. Now, as I tell you before, I can talk in Spanish, but I will ask the agent to continue writing in English. That's in order to show you that how easily we could mediate in different languages. Bueno, yo te voy a hablar en español, pero necesito que hagamos toda la conversación de entrenamiento y de práctica en inglés. Mi nombre es Alberto. Okay? Perfect, Alberto. From now on, I will training and simulation exercise will be in English as you request. I'm a negotiator one, specially designated to help mediator and negotiator. As you can see, I just click the button and start working. Okay. Step 1, conflict narrative. Please describe a conflict you like to work today. Tell it from the perspective of one of the parties involved, blah, blah, blah. Please include what happened, who are the 2 parties, what's at stake of each party, blah, blah. And please remember that we are the boss of the artificial intelligence agent. I don't want to go today through what the interface proposed to me at the beginning. I will say, sorry, I need you to create an hypothetical conflict about 2 neighbors which has a problem con ruidos molestos. But you have to keep talking in English and create the conflict, but not go into the solution, and I want to be the mediator. And the agent do whatever I want, okay? The noise next door. Party, a freelance graphic designer who works from home. Party 2, a music teacher who gives piano lesson in her apartment. And the agent create the narrative from party 1 perspective, okay? It will be extremely, we will take a lot of time to read it, but just to give you an idea, for the last 4 months, it's a problem We started for the last 4 months. I tried knocking on her door and asked her to lower the volume. I need peace and quiet to meet my deadlines. I hold client video calls. I'm reaching my limit, okay? And the agent helped me in order to create mere action. But I will say, I want to be a mediator, not a negotiator. As you can realize, because I told the agent before that I will speak in Spanish and it has to translate to English. When I speak in English, the agent just put my words automatically in Spanish, but continue in English. And it says, let's begin your mediator practice. It understands that I want to be a mediator, not a negotiator. Yes. And create an exercise. Please write your summary of party one perspective. If you were addressing both parties in the room, example for opening. And I said, at the beginning of the mediation, al comienzo de la mediación, la parte uno entró gritando y llorando. ¿Qué debo hacer? When a party one enters in an emotionally intense state, that's what I told the artificial intelligence, shouting and crying, your first responsibility is not to dive into the fact, but create a safe, respectful, and emotionally regulated space. This situation is a powerful moment to practice of the key mediator techniques. Going to the balcony, blah, 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 as you should know, all the Harvard negotiation model process, okay? Stay calm and grounded and help me with some sentences, acknowledge emotion without feeling escalation, set clear boundaries and tone. In this space, everyone will have the opportunity to speak and be heard, but we'll do it respectfully so that we can work toward a solution. And said, that's help reestablish the ground rules without confrontation. Use this as an opportunity to explore underlying interests later. And it creates for me a mini practice task, okay? And ask me about 3 short sentences I could say as mediator demonstrating emotional containment, acknowledgement of the state, gentle direction toward a constructive environment. Well, any question, any idea? Have you been working with an agent like this? Help me and give me some feedback.
Is your agent part of ChatGPT and the different AI platforms, or how does this agent differ from other AI platforms?
No, this agent is created inside ChatGPT, the OpenAI.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's personalized inside ChatGPT. That's why I told you it's a very simple agent created inside the ChatGPT, of course, in the personalized function. But it's a lot of work in the back, feeding with the thing that we want that perform. Okay. Any other question? Thank you for your question. Well, okay. Just to not to have a very long presentation, as an example, in any point of the process, okay, I tell the agent now, for Por favor, ayúdame para generar el proceso total de mediación. Please help me in order to generate the total process that I have to follow to perform this mediation. Okay. Here it tells me 6 core stages for an integrative mediation session. Narrative, identification of interest, brainstorming, creating mutually beneficial options, evaluation with objective criteria, and agreement or no agreement with man or pan, okay? And it says, now let's start stage 1, conflict narrative, using the noisy neighborhood case, okay? And automatically the agent refresh the conflict. Party 1, graphic designer working from home. He's overwhelmed by the piano noise from the next door and feels disrespected after trying to politely resolve the issue with no success. Party 2, Carla, it's been a piano teacher for 15 years, teach from home because it's more affordable, and many of my students are children who can travel far. I always teach during the day, never after 8 p.m., and I try to be mindful of the noise, but I can't teach in silence. Mr. Allen never came to me calmly. He banged on my door once and sent me a cold email. I didn't respond because I felt more like a complaint than a conversation. I'm open to talking now, but I can't stop teaching. It's my livelihood. Okay. Here, the agent says, okay, summarize the conflict as mediator. And in order to expedite the process of this presentation, can you please help me in order to go to generate mutual benefit options, the ones that you think that could help the parties or could help me a mediator in order to cooperate with them to solve their conflict? Could you please give me 1 or 2 or 3 mutual benefit options in order to approach this situation? Okay.
The piano
I
teacher
will.
could offer to the piano teacher
Sorry.
the piano teacher could offer to buy the person noise canceling headphones.
Okay. I say we will go now directly to the mutual benefit options. One of the parties says to buy a special headphone to avoid the noise. Could you please give me, sorry, 20 more mutual benefit options? That's to show you the feasibility that helps the agent to create a lot of options. Okay, 20. Usually, when we have a mediation, the parties create 2, 3, 4 mutual benefit options. Artificial intelligence agent negotiator 1 has the capability to produce 100. Okay, here is 20 mutual benefit options. Agreed teaching hours, share weekly schedule, digital piano with headphones as subsidized headphone. Carla contributes with 50% to one noise canceling, headphone for David, share investment, room relocation, blah, 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 blah. And now I said, okay, por favor, dame el orden de estas 20 opciones de more expensive, less expensive. And I request to classify the option money-wise. Okay, from 1 to 5, talking about high cost options, medium cost options, co-working pass for Davis, subsidized noise, Carla teachers, elsewhere occasionally, travel plus location per rent, and create a figure. Okay, we can modify those figures, of course. Low options. And create a summary, cost level, high, medium, low, and create here the numbers of the option. And give the mediator a tip. In your session, you could present this ranking visually and say, let's look a range of possible solutions from those that require more investment to those that are low cost or no cost. Which of these feels most realistic and which might be stretched? And ask me, what would you like to now? Facilitate a selection route or move forward, evaluate top option, etc., etc. Here I can say, okay, please give me from your point of view the best solution for this situation and help me writing a draft of the agreement. As you can see, 3 top mutual benefits options, scheduled training, subsidized noise, communication or follow-up. And here, the agent mix option 1 and 2, option 4 alone, option 10 to 8. Optional, if piano noise is still too loud, Carla agreed to install floor padding or use piano muffler, which share cost option 7 plus 17. And memorandum of understanding, a MOU, okay? Create item, agreement, for example, piano lesson limited to 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., responsibility and deadline. Immediately, purchase in 15 days, noise canceling, as Dan said, noise canceling headphone. Communication protocol, effective immediate, first check-in December 6th. Within 15 days, it's important. Both parties acknowledge this plan as mutual beneficial agreement. As mediator, you might say this agreement reflects the key interests of both parties. Would you like to generate this as PDF or a printable agreement format as well, or shall we now simulate man versus agreement, which means alternatives versus agreement comparison to confirm this outcome is better than their alternatives? Well, basically, to make a long story short, this is what our artificial intelligence negotiator one could perform. We have 2 more agents. One, it's called ODR Amigo, which means ODR friend, is just for online mediation. And the other one is negotiator fee. It's an agent to help professionals to create proposals for new or present customers or potential clients, and it's fitted with 10 different negotiation ideas, possibility that one professional need to quote some client. Could be a new client or a client who asked for a fee reduction. Well, that's basically what we are going here in Argentina, in Latin America, in Spanish, and what we are doing with the our negotiator one artificial intelligence agent for negotiation and mediation. If you have any question, I will be very happy to answer if I can. If not, we will be end this session.
So Alberto, if I could ask, if
Whatever you want.
if I wanted to use this as a mediator, what's the fee? How do I license it? How do you handle that?
No. Today is free. As I showed before, let me here. Sorry. This is the QR. You just go through this and this direct you to Negotiator One. You can use it for free now. We don't know when we will create a business with this. Today is free for anyone who wants to use it.
And does this also give you access to the other two agents?
No, this is go to Negotiator One. The other two agents, let me show you. This is in Spanish. We didn't translate to other languages, but here, when the ODR, let's say assistant for online mediation, online dispute resolution, it has 4 buttons: mediation online in real case, just rehearsal of online mediation, and it offered to you a collaborative model or integrative model. But I could say, I'm not sure. I never tested in English. You can continue working with me in English. Let me know. Okay. Can work in English, but I never tried because I'm using with my students. And I say, okay, thank for your message. Yes, I can absolutely continue working with you in English, and which is very important. Here, we give the information regarding the ISO 32122, which is extremely important, as Dan know, regarding this regulation and recommendation, which originally belongs to the International Council for Online Dispute Resolution, and now is, as from March of this year, ISO recommendation. Okay, and this agent work under this regulation or recommendation. But the difference with the other model, and here this agent split the process in pre-mediation, mediation, and post-mediation as a different scenario creation, a different process, and a different ending of the mediation, because it includes the follow-up evaluation and an emotional closure, okay? And of course, again, start, practice specific phase, discuss challenges, simulate the dialogue with the party, translate or compare concepts between English and Spanish. And the other agent, which is negotiator fee, I will continue talking with you in English. Please, are you able to help me in order to discuss proposal on quotation for a potential client? Okay, absolutely. What's my name? What's your professional field or type of service? Lawyer, architect, consultant, coach. Once I have your name and profession, I'll guide you to negotiation model and help tailor your proposal using the most suitable strategy. Okay. I'm Alberto. I'm counselor, and I have to present a quotation to a small family business company where the founder is having problems with his son and his son-in-law because of the succession protocol. Okay, may I have your first name? Once I have it, I recommend the most appropriate negotiation model. My name is Alberto. And here I recommend one of the negotiation model, value-based model. Why this model, and explain what this model, and to close this presentation, I will ask the agent, show me how many negotiation fee models do you able to share with me? Are you able, sorry, to share with me? And we feed it with 10 different negotiation models. Okay. Please, I need all of them in English. Okay. Professional fee negotiation model, English version. Value-based model, time and material model, retainer model, contingency model, fixed fee package model, scalable model, success fee model, cost plus fee model, and of course, distributed negotiation and integrative negotiation. And in each case, it's telling me disadvantage or advantage. For example, the cost plus fee model, the advantage is transparent and covers unforeseen expenses. Disadvantage, clients may worry if total costs grow unpredictably. No? Example, cost of meeting room plus 20% assumed fee. Well, as you asked me, Dan, I show our 3 agents. The 4th one is in work in progress with the Provincia de Corrientes.
So what is the 4th one?
The one that we are building for the Supreme Court of Corrientes in Argentina, which is tailored with the legislation of the mediation law in Corrientes and the forms that they need in their province because of the legislation.
Okay. I hate to dominate the questions, but I had a couple more, if that's okay. The data, if I have a case and my clients give me information, give me either documents or in the exchange, the text exchange, does that information go into feeding the large language model, or is it separated out from the large language model?
Well, what we are doing now, I don't know if I understand clearly your question, but what we are doing now, if we have a real live case, we don't upload the information. We just upload, let's say, we anonymize the data that we upload in the agent. Okay.
Okay.
That's your question.
Yeah, that is my question. Yeah, so you anonymize on the
Yeah, now there are a lot of. Last week we presented the negotiator one in a huge legal tech conference here in Argentina, and they are showing like Bob Berman is proposing software to anonymize a huge amount of information. But we are not in this stage now. We are just developing this simple tool to help mediator immediately without any investment, of course, zero investment, and without any knowledge of artificial intelligence. At this point, with the funding that we received from the Inter-American Development Bank, we will have money to end this process in the next steps to include much information in our, let's say, we are creating like a RAG, okay? Retrieval augmented generation. That's more or less. Instead of go to the web to pick up info, we are putting the info directly in the agent.
No, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Well, my dear friends, thank you very much for the part of this session. If you see this session offline, I leave you here again the QR to access to for free to the Negotiator One agent and my email if you have any question. I hope you end this fantastic Cyber Week acquiring a lot of experience. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.